morning to all. So today I will show you list of the players what are the must buy on the start of the game. If you buy any player of this list, they will be top player, they will perform for your team, they are meta players and they can play in any system. Some of them are very useful even for 2-3 roles or let's say positions. Very important thing, this is the list of the players who are mostly 19 and younger. So let's say the list of really young players. Most of them are not playing in any top teams, so there is no like I don't know, Yamal, Hendrik, this kind of players. So you will see on this list. Because I'm Croatian, I have few Croatian players, I have some players from Balkan nations, like few Serbians, some of them you know from FM24 and some of them are completely new. Another important thing, compared to FM24, I feel in FM26 we have more strikers to buy, more options. Especially all of them are, let's say, tall and fast, like meta type of the strikers. So let me start and I will go position by position and try to show you some profile of these players. As you can see on my screen, this is in season 2. So some of them developed and their price went up immediately. But let's start. First of all, let's start with the goalkeepers. So in my opinion, there are four best young goalkeepers in the game. Of course, Dennis Seyman is by far, by attributes, he is the best young goalkeeper in game. Personally, I will not buy him because I was having him before and he's always too expensive. But if you just look by attributes, he's the perfect goalkeeper. Then there are some what I recommend. One of them is this guy, Kerem from Turkey. As you can see, insane attributes for his age. He starts career in the Turkish league in Bursaspor. That means you can buy him immediately in the first year. He will develop a really strong goalkeeper. Also pay attention, all these filters what I'm using are mostly for good all-round goalkeeper in every segment. For example, this one is can catch the crosses, he has reflexes, he has also passing, so his distribution will be very good. And as you can see, very good all-round goalkeeper and young and cheap. Another one is this guy, the British player. Normally when I play with any team in UK, I always struggle to get British players who fits in my tactic and who are, let's say, cheaper or who can what I can buy cheap and use them for long term. And this is the goalkeeper what I highly recommend. He's the Welsh and you can see his history. This is season 26 and another very good all-round goalkeeper, must buy in my opinion. Then we have this guy, what I actually never have in my history. He's in Barcelona B, American, also very good all-round keeper, tall, can do a lot of things, distribution, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so I will try to speed up because on this list you say we have 41 player. Maybe I will not show you all. Then position, what this year I feel it's not very great with the young players who can play immediately on the start of any save with good attributes. I mean, there are two what I found. First one is this Georgian. I mean, he's the best young left back in the game by far. Not only that, he can play in back 3 as central defender on the left because he has dribbling, he has a little bit height. But again, preferably left back. Must buy, very cheap. You see where he starts, Dinamo Tbilisi. So buy him. Another player is what I found is this guy, Dayan Metali. What I like with him, again, he can play in back 3, he can play central defender, left back, wing back, good all-round player. Starts in Toulouse. So that means it's not top team, just buy him. Okay. Now let's go right backs. Right back we have a little bit more options. Let me show you some of them. One of them is this guy Srdanovic, who plays in the, you see, his club is Servette. Another player who has all the correct attributes. So he has the speed, he has work rate, he can cross, and plus good determination, fitness, so he will develop. Only 19. Then we have this one, who is in my opinion the best young one right back in the game, because you see he's 18 here, insane speed, insane crossing, still can little bit defend, he has basic, you see, positioning, tackling, very strong player. Some of you will not like aggression, but low aggression means less cards. As you can see, he's in German second league, Karlsruhe on the start, I think. Then we have Daniel from Benfica. Normally he plays in Benfica B, always very cheap. Another fast, good all round, cheap. And then we have the guy who is the most expensive, this guy from Feyenoord. I mean, if you have money, spend it, because you see he can also do some heading, crossing, another good all-round right back. Now let's go to central defenders. Central defenders this year, there are some options, but most of them are, let's say, very expensive. But I managed to find some of them what I really recommend. For example, this guy Jonathan Norbier. As you can see, he's in Red Bull Leipzig. 194 tall, good jumping, good heading, decent speed. He has positioning, anticipation, very strong. And what is the best advantage, he is the left-footed. Long range passes. He has dribbling, passing, vision, so he can play in back 3 and back 4. Whatever you need. Insane player. Then we have Nikola Simic. He's in Partizan Belgrade, so you know, in reality Partizan Belgrade has a lot of financial problems. He's the young and cheap on the start. Problem, he's not two-footed, he cannot dribble, and technical skills are poor. But again, for this kind of money, buy, sell, make the profit. Matteo Palma, it's actually one of the best young central defenders, because his mental stats are very good. I mean, anticipation is good at the start, tall, two-footed. I mean, again, not technically the greatest, but for back 4 can be useful. And then we have this guy who is insane beast, insane physical stats. I mean, look, the stamina, strength, fitness, aggression, 195 tall, physical beast, Manchester City player. By this one, looks like he's on the loan in this, I'm not sure. Just type his name in the search, you will find him. So these are, let's say, 4 central defenders what I recommend to buy immediately. Let's go, next position. Let's go defensive midfielder, or let's say some of them. I can put something like this. There are few of the names. Let's start with the cheapest one. Vanja Dragojevic from Partizan Belgrade. Good all-round midfielder. I mean, not insane, but again, he is the cheap, good all-round, two-footed, can little bit tackle, work rate, really balanced player. And of course, in this match engine, defensive midfielders or some kind of box-to-box are most used players in every tactic. Then we have this one who is maybe one of the best, because he starts the game with only 16 years old in Borussia Dortmund under 19. Insanely tall, physical, can do everything. Must buy definitely. And the left footed, another big advantage for him. He's the he can play a lot of roles. Very popular is deep line playmaker, and he can do that job because technically he's good. If you want him as defensive midfielder, he can also do it. Really strong player, especially for his age. Then we have this guy from Alkmaar. I mean, most of you know him. Insane player because he has 6 traits already done. He is very good deep line playmaker. That is his thing. Then we have this guy, Jacob Wright. He's shorter player, but another player who is deep line playmaker because he has 17 passing, 16 vision. Still he can tackle, he still has work rate, he still has positioning, composed on ball, really good. Only problem, he's short, no jumping, no height, but still has some positioning, has marking. I mean, this type of player can even play regista and all these kind of things. Very good technically player. Then we have this one who is maybe my favorite midfielder from all of them, who starts in Anderlecht. Another player who has 5 traits, insane height, has everything. Only thing what he maybe lacked is long shot, but he long shot and finishing. He will not score you a lot of goals, but he is like tank. Really strong player. Then we have this guy from Freiburg. He is one of these players who can do and play all the roles on the field. 2-footed, he can play winger also, because he has the speed, he has the dribbling, first touch. He can play you attacking midfielder because he has long shot, he has anticipation. He can play you defensive midfielder, insane work rate, tackling. He can play deep line playmaker, one of the best all-round players in the entire game, in my opinion. Look, he has also jumping, insane player. He plays in Freiburg, not the top team, so try to get him. And we have this one who is, let's say, maybe the best midfielder in the entire game. Everybody knows for him. I just put him on the list, but he's too expensive. I will not even comment. Okay, next, let's go now and check here the players who we can use on the left side, like inside forwards, wide wingers. There are some of them. You know that this year Mjällby won the Swedish title, and their best player is this one. He can play you striker, but I feel for him, I mean, he's like channel forward or wide player. He's not that tall, but again, you can get him for the cheap, develop, sell. Maybe his best position in my system of 3-4-1-2 will be shadow striker, to play behind the striker. He has anticipation, he has long shot. Problem is he's not technically greatest. Shoot from distance, so, but he's cheap. Then we have this guy from Molde, Oscar Spitten. Another example of young winger. Young, can develop, good in all areas. Then we have this one. He starts in Argentina league, so if you are looking somebody from South America, you can get him. Club is Godoy Cruz. Probably he will not cost a lot. Then we have this guy who is maybe the best winger in the entire game, the young one. Said El Mala starts in the Kelm. I think he will be most wide player in the entire game. Insane dribbling, everything insane, but very expensive. Then we have this guy, Mustafa Hekimoglu. My opinion, he's best to use a striker, but he can play on the wide because he is 2-footed, he has the speed, he has everything. One of the best young players also. playing in Besiktas. Now let me go here on attacking midfielder. Here you will find some of the names. For example, this one, Isaac Brusberg from Haken. Good, young, cheap Scandinavian player, perfect for the, let's say, I like always to bring Scandinavian in the championship. Very nice player. Again, he can play few roles. Then we have this guy, what I already showed to you. Then we have guy from Croatian League, from Belupov, Adriano Jagošić. He's starting in Slaven Belupo, so I suggest you buy him on the start of the save. He's a player who can play number 10. He can play as inside forward on the right. He can play on the wide area as playmaker. Very, very strong player. You see, passing, vision 15, decent speed, good young, cheap player from Croatian League. Then we have one of my favorite players, I think will be this year, if I can get him, Alvaro Montoro, Argentinian who plays in Brazil, in this save. Insane player, insane. One of the best young players in the game, in my opinion. Okay, all this I already showed to you. Then on the right side you will see we have few names. We have my Croatian Matkovic guy who was last year was entire season missing due to ligament injury, but look how he developed in this save. He's the player who can also play inside forward, striker, tall, 191 tall, dribbling, really strong, and I think if you buy him immediately in first season and develop, he can be the beast. A lot of people will not buy him because his stats on the start are not the greatest, but if you give him playing time, he can be one of the best buys in the game. Then we have Bruno Durdov who plays in my club Hajduk Split. Similar player to Jagošić but younger. He has insane traits. What I like, he can score you with the goals. So he can be number 10. He can play as on the right side as inside forward. He can even play the playmaker on wide. Just top player. Then we have Brazilian player called Ryan. One of his advantages is that he didn't move. So if you like some Brazilian top talent, go for Ryan. Another player who can score the goals. So for example, one important thing, when I'm doing filter for the white players, I'm not only going for like their pace, dribbling and this one, I'm also adding long shots, I like good mental stats, little bit passing. I'm always going for good all-around player. Plus, all these players, they have work rate and the speed. So they can play in any system, they are really best of the best. And then we have this Alisson who is playing in Shakhtar, another white player, inside forward type, who can play also number 10 and who can score the goal, shoot from distance, play shot, really strong player. But he's in Shakhtar. And now we are going to the spicy part, we are going to strikers. I found a lot of them. And let's start. This one I already first three I show you. Then there's this guy from Hamburg, Otto Stange. You see the physicality, 187 tall, can jump, good in everything, good dribbler. Again, he can play on wide. Very good. Just use him what you want in any system. Then we have Robinho Vaz, who is very young. He's let's say fast channel striker. Still he can jump a little bit, he has jumping, heading, but his main strength is the speed. Speedy striker. Then we have this guy, one of the best guys also, especially you can buy him on the cheap. Tall, 191 tall, with great personality of perfectionist, two-footed, speed, dribbling, finishing, everything, beast. Then we have the youngest from all this one, what I'm will try to get in my new save. Yesterday I started to play with Sheffield Wednesday. I have transfer embargo there with 18 months, so every day I am playing it on the Twitch, so we will see what I will do. People telling me I will not get promoted, but we will see about that one. He's the youngest on this list. Tall, fast, insane player. I mean, insane. So, highly recommended. What else we have? Then we have this Kofane, who is in this save in Leverkusen, another tall striker, fast. I mean, meta type of striker. And we have this guy from Rennes. Very often he is not playing or he is on loan. The French guy, tall, good 15 heading, 15 jumping, physical strike. And then we have Max, I mean one of my favorite players from FM24. If you play in Germany, if you start with Hoffenheim, really top player, but I think all of you know for him. So that's it, boys. So this, I just wanted to make some video. You see I have this 41 player on this one. For me these are the must buy wonderkids on the start. If you get chance to sign any of them, do it. Try to do it. Also I forget about this one, but he's Man United player who is very often on loan. Another tall striker. Decent, meta type of the player. I think all others I showed to you. So that's it, boys. Regarding my main player shortlist is this one. You see 2408 players. This probably I will publish when the game is released on that day, because a lot of guys, they just want copy paste everything from me and then use it. So we will see about this one. So see you soon, and follow me on the Twitch and the YouTube. Bye.